Greetings and salutations and a very warm welcome to this MechWarrior Online build video. As a brief interlude to the Battlemaster build series, in this video I'll be sharing a build that I've been having a tremendous amount of fun with recently. The build is for the iconic 50-ton Inner Sphere medium BattleMech named the Hunchback, specifically the chassis 4P variant, which was recently given a resplendent makeover in the form of its platinum camo spec. Before sharing the build itself, let's first examine the hardpoints and quirks on this particular variant. This variant of the Hunchback chassis has 9 energy hardpoints, 1 in its right arm, 6 in the right torso, 1 in the head, 1 in the left arm, and 1 AMS hardpoint in the left torso. Except for the 2 energy hardpoints in the arms which are low slung, the rest of the energy hardpoints are all at or above cockpit level, and the cockpit is high on the torso. Regarding quirks, this variant has laser duration -10%, medium laser heat scale limit +2, and a number of armor and structure enhancements. So on to the build itself. Exploiting the quirks we've just examined, this build's armament is formed of 9 extended range medium lasers. As observed, except for the 2 lasers in the arms, the rest of the lasers are all at or above cockpit level. As the heat scale limit of medium lasers is 6, the +2 heat scale limit quirk means that 8 ER medium lasers can be fired simultaneously without incurring ghost heat. The firing groups are therefore configured such that the 7 high-mounted lasers are in one firing group, while the 2 arm-mounted lasers are in a second firing group. Each ER medium laser delivers 5 damage, meaning combined they deliver a total alpha strike of 45 damage. An alpha strike results in the heat rising to 57% of the heat threshold, and after observing the laser's cooldown, 2 alphas can be delivered back-to-back without risk of overheating. To accommodate this build, the structure needs to be standard, the heatsinks need to be double, and the armor needs to be light ferrofibrous. This build runs a light engine 275 and is equipped with 9 external double heatsinks. The build's top speed is a respectably swift 89.1 km/h, which helps to get the mech into favourable positions. Regarding the skills, in the firepower tree, to make the most of the loadout, all of the heat generation, laser duration, and cooldown nodes have been taken. In the survival tree, nodes have been taken to enhance the mech's armor and skeletal density. In the operations tree, full cool run has been taken. Finally, in the auxiliary tree, double cool shot and double advanced salvos have been taken. And that's it. Let's now see how this build performs in the 3 games to follow.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Engaged.
Okay, the first game I would like to showcase this build in is on Frozen City, and we're playing Domination. So I'm just trying to make a decision here how to get into the center circle. So the one option could be going through Echo 6, Echo 7 area. But my preferred choice in this particular game is to go via Echo 5. I often find the Echo 6 area a little bit more exposed. So I'm just going round the side of this hill in Delta 5. We'll then proceed into Echo 5.
Artillery strike online.
And the enemy team's already got into the circle. We need to get someone into the circle very quickly, otherwise we're going to lose. And there we are, finally. So they got 16-second head start on us.
Target
We can already see Contact Charlie and the Hunchback 4P directly ahead of us, Bunny 92 in Echo 6.
New target acquired.
So just holding back a little bit. I don't want to charge into the centre circle. We've already got a little bit of a presence there. But both the teams will be converging on the circle, and if you charge into the circle, you often get wrecked. So, just playing a little bit tentatively at the moment.
Need assistance.
New target
Target spotted.
acquired. Artillery strike online. New target acquired. New
Okay, so
target
I've decided now
acquired.
to take the high ground at Fox 5, overlooking the domination circle, which is a very good strategy on this particular map.
Artillery strike.
We've got a couple of contacts straight ahead of us.
Activated.
I've just dropped my artillery on the 𝗨𝗏𝗃 hotel, hoping to score a few hits, and trying to pull a bit more range now. 𝗨𝗏𝗃 is still there, he's backing up, and he's taken quite a bit of damage already. With the Hunchback being a medium mech, I can't really FaceTime an assault, so I'm really just getting the shots off when I can and manoeuvring using this speed on the mech. I can see the right torso on the 𝗨𝗏𝗃 is weak, so I'm going to focus that. And there we are, we've taken his right torso off, which is the AC-20, and he's just left with lasers now. Going for his left torso again. Okay, and someone else finishes the job. Now at this point I see an opportunity to move into 𝗃𝗶𝗆. The enemy team seems to be in the low ground in Fox 6.
New target acquired.
And if we encircle them from the high ground, they're going to be in enormous amounts of trouble. And here we are. What a great position we have here. We can see 4 or 5 enemy mechs directly in the open. We just managed to get a kill on, I think it was an urban mech. And just going to continue to try and encircle them from the high ground. Doesn't seem to be a vantage point from around that side of the building, so I'm going to go back to where it was.
Target acquired.
And we've got that Hunchback again in front of us. Just going to keep trying to lay onto him. Getting some really good burns on him.
Heat level critical.
And
New target acquired.
just took a look at his build there. He's running just standard medium lasers. Now, I'd like to make a comment about that. Unfortunately, that build has just too short range. And the ER medium lasers really do make a big difference, as I've shown in one of my previous Battle Master builds, which is why we're running them on this particular build. Now, we're 5-2 at this moment. The enemy team seems to be in disarray. We're going to move in. We're going to focus on Foxtrot. Another 𝗨𝗏𝗃.
Heat level critical.
He's taking a lot of damage. He's about to go down very soon.
Shut down. New target
Trying not to overheat
acquired.
here.
Heat level critical.
7-2 now.
Need assistance.
Looks like this one's
New
in the bag.
target acquired.
Oof, bumping into my own teammate there. Apologies for that.
New target
Okay, what do we have left? There we are, there's that Hunchback. He's trying to take his torso, in fact, in doing that we actually killed him as well. So 9-3, looks like the enemies are out of the centre circle. Or are they? No, they're still in the centre circle, I'm not quite sure where. But we can see immediately there's 2 contacts above us in Echo 7.
Sorry.
Their remaining mech,
acquired.
other than those 2 contacts, must be in the circle somewhere. But we're going to go after these 2 mechs, which are outside of the
New
circle,
target
𝗃𝗃 and 𝗨𝗏𝗆.
acquired.
We have an ice ferret. Got a good burn on him there, although he did torso just at the
Target
same time,
destroyed.
spreading the damage across his
New
torso
target
components.
acquired.
And we've got a Vapor Eagle lemur. Getting some good burns on him. He's running with his back to us. Continuing to burn here.
Heat level critical.
Cycling through the weapon groups so as not to incur ghost heat.
Heat level critical.
Getting some really good burns on this guy.
Warning incoming missile. Heat level critical.
And finally he goes down.
Shut down.
And there's the last contact. 𝗃𝗷𝘆𝗲. He's got a very weak left leg. He's just
Target
lost that leg.
destroyed.
And finally he goes down to 𝗵𝗀𝗀.
Command is happy to hear of your success and achievements on the surface.
Well, that was a very well executed game from our team. We took the high ground in Fox 5 and that proved to be decisive. Okay, let's see how we got on. I got a match score of 558, 2 kills, 8 assists, 853 damage. That was a very good outing in this mech. Shout out to 𝗨𝗶𝗲 there and his 𝗵𝗺𝗆. He got a match score of 336, 2 kills, 8 assists, and 401 damage. Well played, sir. Very good game. Enjoyable.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Override engaged.
Wing command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Okay, so the second game I would like to showcase this building is on Forest Colony. And we're again playing Domination. So the plan here will be to hold the Hotel 6 area and see how well we can do. Just waiting for the rest of the team to catch up at this moment. We've already got mechs in the centre circle.
Artillery
In fact, we got
strike
there 6
online.
seconds before the enemy
Airstrike
team.
Online. Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
So we can start to see now the enemy coming through Hotel 8 to Hotel 7. Almost certainly that's where their presence in the circle is. And we're positioned as we are behind the hill in Hotel
New
7.
target acquired.
And we've already got a few lights on top doing excellent work
spotted.
spotting and harassing the enemy. You can see there's a UAV above them there. I think someone's just taken that down.
Thanks.
Obviously gave the enemy team quite a good bit of visibility.
Target
Now,
spotted.
New target
I can see that
acquired.
our team is posturing to receive the enemy
Artillery strike
in Hotel
activated.
6 towards the water. So I'm just trying to get an angle on the enemy. I've already found one, in fact. It's outside of optimal range for my lasers, but
New target
wherever
acquired.
there's an opportunity to fire my weapons, I need to be doing that with this particular mech. I have very good maneuverability, but I don't want to be pushing in too close to the enemy at this stage because they still have a full complement of 12 mechs, and at any moment I can get a side torso ripped off and be out of the game.
Airstrike.
So I've just dropped my airstrike there. There's quite a cluster of enemy mechs in Hotel 7. Let's see if we get a hit with that. And we did. It was like 2 or 3 good hits there. So that's already a success.
New
We
target
can see the
acquired.
tops of certain mechs here in Hotel 7. We're sort of engaging what feels like the side of the enemy at this
New
stage.
target.
The bulk of our forces are pushing into Hotel 7. And we're already 1 mech up at this stage. I'm trying to use this cover to my advantage, but trying to use my torso weapons principally to try and burn the enemy. Just try and strip the armour as much as I'm able, torso twisting to try not to lose my right torso, which is crucial on this mech. If I lose the right torso, that's 6 lasers in the side torso, plus the arm laser
New target
lost.
acquired.
So we only have 2 lasers after that left. Okay, Delta the Uziel, we've opened him up, and hopefully he'll go down. Now we can see a big cluster
New
of enemy
target
mechs there
acquired.
in Hotel 7, right next to the hill. And 𝗵𝗺𝗆 just getting very bold,
New target
exposing himself.
acquired.
Managed to burn him to back him up. And we've got an Orion there, getting some
New
burns on
target
him.
acquired.
This seems to be a very good spot. The enemies are occupied fighting our forces at
New
short
target
range, and I'm able
acquired.
to just continually fire my lasers with impunity.
New target
So
acquired.
as it is, the scores are level 3-all. This is a good fight. So 𝗃𝗵𝗆 by the looks of things there, got a good burn on him. Try and get another. Half a burn probably there. And we've got one of our teammates just decided to jump on top of me and fire his 𝗨𝗆 to give away our position.
New target
Right,
acquired.
okay, well, hopefully he's backed up. And he has, but he's still next to me. So at this stage, although we've got a good position, the enemy team is backed up. And I'm not really getting any clear lines on the enemy anymore, so I'm probably going to have to
Target
reposition
destroyed.
in a moment. It's 5-3.
New
We've got a
target acquired.
a good advantage now, a solid advantage in this game. I'm just going to push along the water's edge into India 7. You can see immediately there's a couple of mechs that have been revealed to us in doing this, but I didn't feel that was a defensible position. So I'm going to keep going and try and find a nice corner to poke from and use these high torso mounts on the Hunchback. So we've got, well, quite a few enemies here. And unfortunately for me, my team aren't engaging them at the same time. So they know where I am, and I'm going to reposition one more time, as I have the speed to do so. Never poke twice if your position has been revealed. In general, that's a rule of thumb, particularly in a medium where you haven't really got much armour. Okay, let's see what we can see from this new position here in Hotel 8. Okay, missed those shots there. I think it clipped the terrain. Perhaps try and shoot something a bit close to this 𝗵𝗺𝗲 looks like a good target. Charlie. He's just lost an arm. And we're dropping a cool shot. Just trying to get some range. Trying to keep at range for as long as possible. There's no need to jump in. Oh, and I've just got a bit too bold there with the firing. I think he might have had some overlapping of the fire groups there to incur a little bit of ghost heat. Push the heat up. We've taken quite a bit of structural damage there. 9-4. This game is looking like it's in the bag, but anything can happen. No, 10-4. It's looking even more like it's in the bag. So they've got two mechs left, and we've got 8. So almost certainly this is going to be a win for us. And we managed to get a good kill there with a rear kill shot. Got another enemy ahead of us at optimal range for our lasers. Just hope we can get a shot on him. And there we go. Managed to get I think it was another rear kill shot on that Orion. Very good game. We got a really good position. We're able to constantly fire our lasers and do damage all the while through the game. Let's see how we did. Okay, so we got a match score of 522, 2 kills, 9 assists, and 810 damage. Very good game there. A shout out to 𝗵𝗺𝗆. Got a match score of 312, 1 kill, 7 assists, 476 damage, and a shout out to 𝗺𝗆𝗆 and 𝗵𝗆𝗀. They both had good games as well. Excellent game. Really fun playing this mech.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Override engaged.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Okay, so the final game I would like to showcase this build in is on the Mining Collective, and yet again we're playing Domination. So my plan here will be to go over to the Delta line and either push onto the top or push over to Delta 4, depending on how the rest of the team maneuvers. So we've made it to the Delta line, a little bit behind the rest of the team. We had the unfortunate spawn point in Fox 6 there, had to cover quite a lot of ground. And we can already see someone's dropped a UAV from our team to reveal that the enemy team are on the Echo line and looking like they're going to storm the top. So as I'm approaching here, I look to my left and I see actually they're pushing over the ramp into Echo 5, and we've got multiple mechs still on the Delta line, and I'm trying to give them some covering fire so they can keep advancing to the Delta line. In particular, our 𝗨𝗆𝗆 in Delta 6. He needs to get to the front lines as soon as possible. Now, I've got a reasonable corner here. I'm trying to keep the enemies back, but there are too many of them, and they've already spilled over to Echo 5. I've dropped my artillery already back there. Getting a few good hits on that, and the 𝗨𝗆𝗆𝗆 is still coming up, but we can see that we've already lost our Orion.
New target acquired.
It's 1-1 in this particular match, and the enemies really have spilled over now into Echo 5. We have a contact Bravo, Black Knight, in Echo 5, which we really do need to start getting worried about. There's an Ebb and Jag there as well. Now, Fafnir is on the Delta line in Delta 5, so I've managed to shepherd him in as best I'm able to try and give him some support fire. But I need to get out because I'm first in line and my mech is not a first in line mech.
and achievements on the surface.
Whew, what a good game there. After shepherding in the Fafnir onto the Delta line, it really got quite tense. We had a really good tangle with a Black Lanner who surprised us. We managed to take the Black Lanner down, but we nearly lost our right torso, which carries most of our lasers, and we were just trying to shield that torso thereafter, before we ran into a 𝗃𝗍𝗆 also in an unexpected position, and he rightly took my right torso off, so I was just left with 2 lasers for the remainder of the game. So very good game to end this video on. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see how we did. So we got a match score of 476, 1 kill, 9 assists, 680 damage. Shout out to 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗀𝗀 and 17 kilograms stinking nappy. Really good performances, particularly from 𝗵𝗺𝗲 there in his mislinks. 2 kills, 7 assists, 442 damage, and a match score of 342. Well played, guys. Well, that's it for another build video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed playing with this Hunchback, and I'm sure you will too. If you do like my videos, please give them a like and also subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next few videos.